Hi, welcome back to Lecture 6. This is part 2 of 3, the 1970s and beyond. Here's what we're going to be talking about in today's lecture, particularly the so-called film school brats. We'll talk about some of their influences and how they changed Hollywood.
A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. Episode 4, A New Hope. It is the end of the 60s, the beginning of a new decade. Hollywood and the old studio system is floundering, out of touch with the audiences who turn Easy Rider into a runaway surprise hit. Over the next few years, a generation of young directors, sometimes called the movie brats, will come to power. They include Francis Coppola, George Lucas, Martin Scorsese, Brian De Palma, and Steven Spielberg. And they will make some of the most successful films of all time. They will create the phenomenon of the blockbuster movie.
Here's a great example of that. This is from Jaws, which probably most everybody has seen. But I love this particular sequence because it really shows the classic Hollywood style and how it can easily be combined with the French New Wave aesthetic, and this is what makes Jaws so exciting. Kind of a jump cut. Disorientation, very French New Wave.
Come right back.
Look at how carefully these shots are composed and designed.
But I've got a couple of problems with the house I wish you could take care of.
One, I've got some cats parking in front of the house. I can't get down to the office, and that garbage truck next to the office has got to be moved.
So what I need is a red zone. It's a simple thing you can take care of. You've done it
Would you
before.
come here a minute,
Okay?
please?
Good.
Are you okay?
Everything's fine. Yeah, fine. It's fine.
Listen, if the kids go in the water, it's worrying me.
No.
And they can play out here on the beach.
It's all right. Let them go.
Okay, the kid in the red shorts, the color of danger. That would be a clue.
It's cold. We know all about you, Chief. You don't go in the water at all, do you?
It's some bad hat, Harry.
Chief Brody, you are uptight. Yes. Come on. That's it.
Pippin! 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 Come on, Pippin! Pippin!
Suddenly we switch to some handheld camera work. You don't actually see the shark until it's too late. Classic push-pull right off Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo. So there you have it. Some classic Hollywood, some French New Wave, and a whole lot of Alfred Hitchcock. Another film that changed the way we look at movies from just 2 years later was George Lucas's Star Wars.
It is the most popular space adventure of all time.
Exciting is hardly the word I would choose.
It's one of the most groundbreaking sagas in Hollywood history.
There'll be no one to stop us this time.
It captured imaginations with an irresistible force.
You've taken your first step into a larger world.
And catapulted 3 young performers to superstardom.
I got him! Great kid! Don't get cocky!
My whole life was changed by the opportunities that came to me through the success of Star Wars.
Now, film history teachers love to talk about Star Wars, and the reason we love it so much is it's almost a perfect cut-and-paste compendium of classic Hollywood genre films. Obviously, the swashbucklers, particularly films made by Michael Curtis, such as Captain Blood, The Seahawk, and The Adventures of Robin Hood. The classic Western, and World War II movies. Obviously, the classic Saturday matinee series like Flash Gordon and Buck Rogers were a huge influence. But maybe not as obvious was the influence of screwball comedies, particularly one like It Happened One Night. Screwball comedy refers to a romantic comedy between the classes, usually the poor boy and the rich girl, or in the case of Star Wars, Princess Leia and Han Solo. Also, another type of classic comedy is worked in as well, Laurel and Hardy, and I believe, check it out, but I believe that C-3PO actually says to R2-D2, this is another fine mess you've gotten me into. Lucas and Spielberg teamed up to make their homage to classic Saturday matinee Hollywood movies with Raiders of the Lost Ark. Now, there's some argument even among critics over the other ones, but almost nobody argues over the success of the original Raiders of the Lost Ark. Fantastic film, very, very much an homage to Lucas's influences. Another type of film in the 70s would be typified by Saturday Night Fever. Saturday Night Fever gets kind of a bad rap because it's probably better remembered for its disco soundtrack, but it was actually a very, very excellent movie. When you take a look at this clip, you will see one of the hardest tricks for a director to do, and that is to pull off comedy and then drama and then back and forth again. It's a sign of a master. So let's play this clip from Saturday Night Fever.
Every day is the same thing. I come home, you tell me I'm late for dinner, and you know that I gotta work till 6 o'clock. I can't make dinner in time.
You should have been a priest like your brother. You wouldn't worry about a job.
Yeah. Every time you mention Frank Jr., you gotta cross yourself.
He's a priest, ain't he? Father Frank Jr., your brother.
Your mother doesn't have too much to cross herself about these days.
You're so jealous of Frank Jr.
Oh, shut up, will you? Hey, hey, the shirt, wash the shirt, stupid.
Okay. All right, come on. Manager. Eat, go ahead. Eat. I got more pork chops, more spaghetti.
What do you mean you got more pork chops? I'm not at work.
Yeah, well, as long as we got $1 left, we eat good in this house.
What?
Yeah, I might even get a job myself.
I tell you, Bill. 25 years in construction work, I always brought him a paycheck. About 6, 7 months I'm out of work. And all of a sudden, what? You hit me. And talking back.
All right.
Talking about getting a job and hitting me.
All right. No hitting, no slapping at the dinner table. Okay, that's the rule. Hmm? And you was the one who's hitting.
You never hit me before. Never. Not in front of the kids. One pork chop! One!
Hey, Frank!
It's disgusting, right? Sick. We just washed the hair.
Yeah.
You know, I work on my hair a long time, and you hit it. He hits my hair.
Take care of his hair. Let's take a walk.
Don't you walk me to church later?
Didn't you go already today?
Yeah, confession. I gotta go back and pray for something.
For what?
I gotta pray for Father Frank Jr. to call me.
don't you call him direct?
I want him to call me. A son should call his mother.
Wait a minute. You going to church to have God make Frank Jr. call you?
Right.
I don't believe it. You know, you're turning God into a telephone operator.
So there you see it. Tragedy, comedy, actually slapstick comedy at some points, and back again. This concludes Lecture 5, the 1970s, Part 2 of 3.